Now, rebellion of Surapura and Koppal. Surapura is at 50 km from the present-day Adgir. This was an important place since the rule of Aurangzeb of Mughals. During the reign of Nizam of Hyderabad and Marathas, it became a vassal state. Later, most of the territory was lost and Surapura remained restricted to a small territory. During the reign of Venkatappa, it raised a rebellion against the British. Venkatappa came to the throne after the death of his father Krishnanayaka. He was born in 1834 and came to throne in an early age. His ascendance to throne was opposed by Krishnanayaka's brother Peddanayaka. This resulted in internal struggles. The British interfered in the affairs of Surapura. In 1842, they appointed Meadows Taylor as their resident and gained proxy power over Surapura. Taylor was a reformist. He developed Surapura princely state. Peddanayaka was appointed as the Diwan of the state. Taylor conducted the land survey of the kingdom. The revenue of the state increased due to the measures implemented by Taylor. He took measures to educate Venkatappa Nayaka properly. He came to power in 1853. The British government was observing the various developments of Surapura in 1857. It came to the notice of government that the representatives of Nana Sahib were present in Surapura. This made the British suspicious of King's intentions. The British appointed an officer named Campbell to report on the various activities of the king. The officer submitted a report to the resident of Hyderabad that the king is involved in maladministration. Venkatappa Nayaka is usually presented as the leader of 1857 revolt in Karnataka by the historians. The British army captured Surapura in 1858. The war continued. There is confusion regarding Venkatappa Nayaka's end. Veerappa of Koppal. Koppal rebellion is an important rebellion in the various armed rebellion against the British. The Koppal and surrounding regions were under the rule of Nizam of Hyderabad. There were exploitations. This engaged a few zamindars who rebelled against the Nizam. Veerappa is an important person among the rebels. Veerappa, who was a zamindar, rebelled against the British and occupied the fort of Koppal and other fort in the vicinity. Many farmers and zamindars supported after realizing his motives. The British contacted the Nizam and employed their army to defeat Veerappa. Veerappa, who had lesser soldiers, died fighting the army of British. The British captured back the fort of Koppal, though this rebellion was short-lived. Veerappa proved himself to be a good warrior. Koppal rebellion is also an important rebellion in the freedom movement in Karnataka. Next movement, rebellion of Bedas of Halagali. Halagali is a small village of Mudhol Taluk of Belgaum district. This was part of the Mudhol Principality. In 1857, the British banned the usage of weapons. The Bedas, who always kept guns as part of customs, and they were good hunters. They rebelled against the British when they were asked to surrender their firearms. The Bedas of Mantur, Budning, Alagundi, and neighboring villages joined Halagali Bedas. The British army entered Halagali village to suppress the rebellion. They suppressed the Bedas in an inhuman way. All the rebels were hanged to death. Here we can understood that the British followed many ways to occupy their power in all over India. They followed mainly the subsidiary alliance and the doctrine of lapse. Thank you, children.